It is time for a brand new NBA season, and boy, are we excited to be bringing it to you here on WUB Network. Tons of coverage, and we'll be uploading a game every week. It'll be the game of the week, and this week, since it's the opener, we might as well do two. And the first game is Cleveland and Atlanta. The Cleveland Cavaliers, led by LeBron James, but not just LeBron anymore. LeBron and Kevin Love, Kyrie Irving gone, but guys like Isaiah Thomas, Dwayne Wade, and George Hill stepping in. A lot of veterans. The Cavs are built for this season to make a run. So many storylines this year. You've got the young rookies like Lonzo Ball and Markelle Fultz coming into the league. Guys leaving the league, veterans like Vince Carter, Dirk Nowitzki, Paul Pierce, and Manu Ginobili, all gone. And then you've got the guys right in the middle of that. So many stars on the move this offseason. We will begin a season with several guys, including Kyrie Irving, Isaiah Thomas, Dwayne Wade, Derrick Rose, Gordon Hayward, Paul George, Carmelo Anthony, Jimmy Butler, and more, all on different teams. That Cavs lineup is gonna be feisty this year, and boy are we excited to see what they can bring to the table. There is one player who is questionable for today's game, but it seems like he will play. Kyle Korver took a hard fall in the last preseason game. The former Hawk traded to the Cavs for Iman Shumpert. He is going to most likely play, but does go in with the questionable marking next to him. Cavs' projected starting lineup will be Isaiah Thomas and D. Wade in the backcourt, followed by LeBron James, Kevin Love, and Tristan Thompson. It's not even a big three anymore for the Cavs. It's almost a big four when you really think about it. When you put everything into account and think about how they've got Wade, LeBron, Isaiah Thomas, and Kevin Love. Now for the Atlanta Hawks, they've been dropping off steadily over the past couple years and not really expected to do too much this season. But I mean, in the Eastern Conference, which is proving to be weaker than the West, they can make a run for it. Their starting lineup tonight is going to be Dennis Schroeder, their star at the point guard, Kent Bazemore, Iman Shumpert, Ersan Ilyasova, and Mike Muscala. Ernie Lackland coming off the bench, Al-Farouq Aminu, DeJuan Blair. There's a lot of veteran presences on this team, along with some young guns, which is going to make this game extra entertaining. So we are just moments away from the start here on WUB Network of the first game of the season. A couple games tonight. Cavs and Hawks get started, then we'll have the Bucks and the Pistons, followed by the second game that we'll be broadcasting tonight, the Rockets and the Lakers. That'll be a good one. James Harden and Chris Paul against Lonzo Ball. What is better than that? So it is pretty much time. Let's get going. A brand new NBA season where we'll have weekly games. Over 30 games going to be broadcasted right here on WUB Network, America's sports leader. And it is time for basketball at the Phillips Arena. Let's send it quickly to Ernie Johnson for a little bit of a scene setter.
Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Good to have you with us. I'm Ernie Johnson. And on tap tonight, it's the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the Atlanta Hawks. And now we'll send it out to Atlanta to join Kevin Harlan for the opening tip.
Thank you, Ernie. If you're tuning in on TV, you can watch Kevin Harlan, Clark Kellogg, and Greg Anthony do the broadcast. But tonight, it is Eddie Kalegi live here on WUB Network from the Phillips Arena, opening night, October 27th, Friday the 27th. What a great Friday night. 3 games to get our season underway, the 2017-18 campaign. Cavs lineup, like we said, Isaiah Thomas and D. Wade in the backcourt, both new acquisitions. Thomas averaged 20 points a game last year. Then Tristan Thompson, of course, re-signed. He's at the 5. And then, of course, at the 3 and the 4, LeBron James and Kevin Love. LeBron in his 15th NBA season. For the Hawks, Dennis Schroeder and Kent Bazemore, the backcourt. Then the big man, Mike Muscala. We'll see what he can do. And then you've got Iman Shumpert, the former Cav, and Ersan Ilyasova, one of their big free agent signings. Dwight Howard no longer on the team. This Hawks team, which made it into the second round of the playoffs a year ago, fueled by a couple other players who are no longer here, especially Dwight Howard. And we're about ready to get going. Iman Shumpert greets his former teammates. You can hear how loud it is in Phillips Arena. Tristan Thompson and Muscala jumping, and the NBA season's under. The tip goes to Kevin Love, and here's LeBron James with the ball at the three-point line. Finds Isaiah Thomas at the top of the key. Fires out Love right side. Love guarded Mike Muscala. There's Isaiah Thomas. Finds Love. Love tries a 3. Can't get it to go. Tristan Thompson, the offensive rebound. Back out to Thomas, and the Cavs reset. Thomas finds Dwayne Wade. First touch as a Cav. Thomas passes inside LeBron. Backs it on Shumpert. Fires out Thomas. Thomas a 3 from the left side and splash. And the Cavs are on the board, making it a 3-0 ball game. Here's Kent Bazemore. Bazemore guarded tightly by Dwayne Wade, straight on at the three-point line. A little movement, guys trying to get open. He dishes out. Dennis Schroeder on the left side, kicks it back. Bazemore tries an open 3. He hits from long range, and we are tied. Cavs and Hawks go back and forth with 3s to get this one started, and a minute gone, we are all deadlocked. Here's Dwayne Wade with the ball. Love sets a screen on Bazemore. Here's Dwayne Wade trying to get inside. 5 to shoot. Pass from the free throw line out to Thomas in the corner. He hits the long 2. And the Cavs make it 5-3. Here's Kent Bazemore with the ball. Bazemore, guarded by Dwayne Wade. Iman Shumpert going around the right side. Shumpert can't hit it. Kevin Love the rebound. Taking it back the other way. Here comes Isaiah Thomas. Thomas to Love. Love, open 3, no. Rebound Tristan Thompson. Thompson stuffed to the basket. Tries again. Can't get it to go. Rebound Mike Muscala. Let's send it now to Kevin Harlan, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg.
Their focus is on offense. That usually means we can expect some fireworks.
Yeah, and I know the fans love to hear that too. Just as I do, I love seeing some high-octane offense. I think it's bound to be a game played at a brisk pace.
So it's the Cavaliers now, after the basket by Atlanta. The pass to Thompson. LeBron outside. The feed to Love. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron.
Yes, sir.
Love's got his first 2 points. The Hawks trail him. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. And Bazemore kicks to Shumpert. Pass to Schroeder. Knocked away and stolen by Thomas. Love outside. Back to Thomas. He feeds it to Love. A three-pointer is right on target.
How about Kevin Love nailing a 3, making it 10-5 Cleveland with 8:52 left in the first quarter. Here's Iman Shumpert with the ball, guarded by LeBron. Finds Ersan Ilyasova left side. Kent Bazemore scored all 5 for Atlanta. Isaiah Thomas and Kevin Love have split the scoring evenly for Cleveland, as Ersan Ilyasova can't hit the long-range shot. Rebound Tristan Thompson, and here comes Isaiah Thomas running it up the floor. Thomas fires out Wade right corner, backing in on Shumpert, gets to the low block, stripped, gets the ball back, finds Thomas, wide open three, rims out Tristan Thompson, the offensive rebound, and the putback off the glass, and the Cavs are already up 7. 12-5 now, Cleveland on top. And here's Kent Bazemore with the ball. Guarded tightly, that's Dwayne Wade. Bounce pass, it's Ersan Ilyasova. Ilyasova gets around a pick. Finds Dennis Schroeder in the corner. Schroeder bounce pass inside. Muscala rolls around, doesn't go. Rebound LeBron James. LeBron still looking for his first points of the season. He's guarded by Shumpert on the right elbow. Finds Isaiah Thomas, who dribbles in from the corner. Kevin Love with the ball. Kevin Love sidesteps, finds LeBron in the corner. Back to Love, top of the key. Love, three hits. And the Cavs have a double-digit advantage. It's 15-5. Here's Kent Bazemore with the ball. And Mike Budenholzer wants to talk it over, and he calls time. 7:33 left in the first. The Cavs jumping out early in the early season, ahead 15-5. We'll be back on WUB Network. So the Hawks, no changes here for either side. Ersan Ilyasova throwing it in from the sidelines. He finds Dennis Schroeder in the corner. Schroeder passes Ilyasova left wing. Now straight on, it's Iman Shumpert at the free throw line, guarded by LeBron. Shumpert tries to push in, feeds it out to Ersan Ilyasova on the left side. There's Shumpert. To Kent Bazemore, clock down to 5. Iman Shumpert trying to get inside. LeBron all over him. Underhanded shot, doesn't go. Kevin Love the rebound. Atlanta, I think, taking a little too much time. Cleveland with a very fast-paced offense. Wade can't hit the fader from the left block. Rebound taken in by Muscala, and here comes Kent Bazemore. Bazemore dribbles around a screen. He finds Dennis Schroeder in the corner, and Schroeder blasts the three. Dennis Schroeder with his first points of the season, and the Hawk point guard makes it a 7-point game. Here's D. Wade with the ball. Nearing the halfway point here in the first quarter of the NBA season. Isaiah Thomas pump fakes. There's LeBron James on the wing. LeBron backs in. Spin move. Fadeaway jumper over Shumpert from the left corner. Does not go. Ersan Ilyasova corrals the miss. Here's Kent Bazemore. He's going to find Iman Shumpert. Bounce pass inside Muscala. Going for the dunk. Gets hit hard from behind by Kevin Love. And draws the foul. And Muscala will be headed to the line. Muscala got drilled there by Kevin Love. So here's Muscala going to the line. 6:21 left here in the first quarter. Muscala, the 2013 second-round pick from Bucknell, nails the first free throw to make it 15-9. Second free throw goes as well, and it's a 5-point game. Here's LeBron James with the ball. The King guarded by Iman Shumpert. The King still looking for his first points of the season. Pass almost too hot to handle for Isaiah. Back to LeBron, who thinks about a three, decides better of it, finds Love, who hits a three. Kevin Love with 11 points, including 3 makes from downtown already, and it's 18-10 Cleveland with 5:55 still to elapse here in the first quarter. Dennis Schroeder finds Ersan Ilyasova. Shot low, block is good. 6-point game. Here comes LeBron James with the ball. LeBron pass Isaiah Thomas right side. Isaiah pass. It's Dwayne Wade who's going to try to back in. Finds LeBron outside. LeBron backs in. Finds Tristan Thompson. Shot no good, but a foul is going to be called on Muscala, and Thompson will shoot a couple free throws. First free throw from Thompson is money, making it a 7-point game. And a change for Cleveland. A couple, actually. Channing Frye is going to come in for Kevin Love. Dwayne Wade is going to sit as well. He'll be replaced by J.R. Smith. So Thompson, Frye, LeBron, Smith, and Isaiah Thomas, the 5 for Cleveland. As for Atlanta, Schroeder and Bazemore remain in at the backcourt, but 3, 4, and 5 are all new, as Al-Farouq Aminu, DeJuan Blair, and Walter Tavares all come in for Atlanta. Thompson can't hit the second, so 1 of 2 from the line, and the Cavs lead by 7. Here's Kent Bazemore with the ball, guarded by LeBron James at the top of the key. Bazemore flips it behind him. It's DeJuan Blair, the former Washington Wizard and San Antonio Spur. Bazemore finds Dennis Schroeder, 6 to shoot. Bazemore, long 3, in and out, tipped in the air. J.R. Smith comes up with it. Here comes LeBron James, running it up the right side, makes a nice spin move. LeBron gets around towards the middle of the court. LeBron left of the circle, guarded by Bazemore, comes in. Inside, Tristan Thompson stripped by Walter Tavares in the paint. Tavares with the steal, and here comes Dennis Schroeder. Schroeder finds Kent Bazemore right side. Bazemore dribbles towards the corner. He finds Dennis Schroeder right behind him. Schroeder out. Aminu. 3. Good. They're going to say his foot was on the line, so it'll be a long 2. That was close, though. That's the type of play you could see maybe them reviewing at the end of the quarter. So don't be surprised if we come back at the end of the quarter and Atlanta has an extra point. It's a 5-point game, 19-14. LeBron to Isaiah Thomas in the right corner. Back LeBron around the horn. Channing Frye tries his luck at a 3 off the back iron, though. Aminu with the rebound. Here's Al-Farouq Aminu. He's going to dribble to the right side. Guarded by 3 Cavs. Gets it out. Bazemore in the corner. That's a 3. It doesn't go. DeJuan Blair with the rebound. Stripped. Schroeder comes up with it, but he can't hit the shot. Channing Frye corrals the miss. Now here comes J.R. Smith, an even 3-on-3 break for Cleveland. Smith guarded by Bazemore, and he'll slow it down to let everyone get down the court. Here's LeBron now with the ball. LeBron backing in on Bazemore. Shot. No, he decides to pass it out to Isaiah Thomas around the 3-point line. He dribbles into the free throw line. 3 to shoot. Thomas shot, good, battles through and makes the shot. And it's a 7-point game. And there's an injury on the court. I can't tell exactly who that is. I believe that was DeJuan Blair, who came up a little lame. Yeah, and Blair's coming off the court. I think he hurt his ankle on that. Isaiah Thomas drove to the basket. Yeah, and I think Blair rolled his ankle on that play. Blair did walk off, but he is headed straight to the locker room. We'll get an update on DeJuan Blair as soon as we can. So what exactly happened, I don't really know. Sweet. Yeah, it's pretty clear. He was not in the midst of the play. He was actually on the side. He started coming over to grab a rebound, and he ended up, you could tell he twisted that ankle and went down, got up, and limped off. And now DeJuan Blair headed to the locker room. First injury of the 2017-18 regular season. You don't want to see these injuries this early in the season, especially with the Hawks. And the Hawks being a team that lacks big men. I mean, on their bench, Blair and Walter Tavares are the only 2 guys who could really play the 5. They have a bunch of small guys on their bench. They're going to have to make a roster move, most likely, because it does not look too good for DeJuan Blair. So Hawks will have the ball with 3:36 to go in the first. Bunch of changes. Let's just roll through who's out there. The Cavs going with an entirely new group as George Hill comes in at point guard, Kyle Korver the shooting guard, a couple of veterans, coming on, less money, going for the championship. J.R. Smith is at small forward. One of their draft picks, Matt Geiger, is in at power forward, and then Channing Frye at the 5. The Hawks going with Jerry and Grant at point guard. And then it's Ernie Lackland, Matt Barnes, Aminu, and Tavares. as their starting backcourt come out, and DeJuan Blair comes out with an injury. Here's Ernie Lackland with the ball. Lackland got into a starting role as the season progressed last year, and he's going to drive to the basket and finger roll it in. So right off the gates, Ernie Lackland now in his 8th NBA season after playing time with San Antonio and Boston and Miami. As Matt Geiger finds George Hill, J.R. Smith with the ball on the right side. He finds Geiger. Geiger right now right around the three-point line. He's a little stranded. He finds George Hill. George Hill trying to get inside. A couple crossover moves. Shot from the free throw line. Does not go over Grant. Grant with a nice defensive effort. Matt Barnes, the veteran, with the rebound. 2:47 left in the first quarter. Barnes finds Al-Farouq Aminu. Around the horn, it's Grant a three. A little too much oomph on that one. Rebound J.R. Smith. And it's a 2-on-2 break. J.R. Smith to Channing Frye, but he's going to slow it down. There's George Hill in the corner. Hill pivots, trying to get some room. He's going to dribble towards the middle. There's Kyle Korver on the three-point line. There's J.R. Smith with the ball. We had said Korver was a game-time decision. He is playing right now, dealing with a bruised hip. Smith tries a three as the shot clock expires. Doesn't get it to go. Ernie Lackland the rebound. Hawks down 5. It's 21-16. Just over 2 minutes left in the first quarter of action in the NBA season. Matt Barnes finds Lackland. Open three is good. Ernie Lackland with a burst. 5 points right off the bench and makes it a 2-point game. And now the Cavs just up 21-19 with under 2 minutes left in the first quarter. Here's George Hill with the ball. J.R. Smith, right side. Splash from J.R. Swish, and it's a 4-point game. DeJuan Blair has come out of the locker room, and he does have ice on his lower left ankle, so we'll see if he finds his way back into the game at some point. Walter Tavares out to Grant. Grant a three over Hill, in and out. Rebound taken in by Kyle Korver. Kyle Korver is going to find Smith. Smith pump fakes. This Cavs roster looks very different than last season. A lot of veterans spiced into the mix. George Hill shot off the back iron. Walter Tavares with the rebound. He's been very aggressive in the paint so far. Here's Ernie Lackland. 1 minute to go in the first quarter. Hawks down 4. He finds Matt Barnes in the corner, who's covered by J.R. Smith, veteran on veteran. Out to Tavares, to Lackland, out to Jerry and Grant on the left corner. Jerry and Grant trying to dribble in on George Hill. 3 to shoot. Grant, is he going to get a shot up? But a foul is called by Hill. He hits and makes it. George Hill very frustrated with the call as Jerry and Grant hits and one. As Grant will head to the line with 46 seconds to go in the first quarter, looking to make it a 1-point game. A change for both teams. Ernie Lackland, after coming in and getting 5 quick points, goes to the bench. One of the Hawks draft picks, their second round pick, they only had 1 draft pick this year. Sebastian Cross comes into the game. As for the Cavs, it's going to be Jordan McRae, who's going to come in for Cleveland as he replaces J.R. Smith. This Cavs team has been good for 4 years, but their roster has gone under so many more changes than the Warriors have over this period of domination. And Cleveland looking to get revenge after losing in 5 last year to Golden State. Cavs and Warriors weren't as dominant last season. Both had series that went to 7 games. Cavs went in the second round against Miami to 7 games as Kyle Korver nails an open 3 to make it a 4-point game with 29 seconds to go in the first. And then the Warriors in the first round nearly got tripped up by San Antonio as that went 7 games. And then they went 7 against Houston in the Western Conference Finals. As Aminu gets inside, shot is no good. Rebound Jordan McRae. Cavs, one final shot with 10 seconds. And now with all these new super teams, this is going to be the most competitive year in a while in the NBA. Kyle Korver at the free throw line. Shot in and out. Walter Tavares the rebound, and that will end the first quarter. So 1 quarter in the books to start the NBA 2017-18 season. Hawks putting up a fight. Cavs on top by 4, 26-22. So don't forget, this weekend, race 17 of the Progressive Cup Series. It is live from Wine Country, Sonoma Raceway. After Jimmy Johnson got some momentum back with a victory last week, we'll see who can win at the road course. And as the season gets into the nitty-gritty, just 6 races to go before the playoffs, what will happen? The Toyota Save Mart 350 this Sunday right here on WUB Network, America's sports leader. Hawks starting with the ball, down by 4 with 11:52 left in the second quarter. Sebastian Cross with the ball. We'll go through who's in just a moment. Alfarica Munu out to Cross. First attempt in the NBA is a missed 3. Channing Frye the rebound. Cavs going with George Hill, James Young, Jordan McRae, Matt Geiger, and Channing Frye. They're giving all the stars a rest. They got that bench in right now. McRae finds George Hill. Hill pump fakes. That's James Young. The Hawks going with Jerry and Grant, Sebastian Cross, Matt Barnes, Aminu, and Walter Tavares. 9 to shoot. Channing Frye at the right elbow, guarded by Tavares. Finds McRae at the free throw line. Back out George Hill, the former Pacer and Jazz point guard. Pump fakes, puts up a shot. Long 2 straight on with a hand in his face. Hill nails it. George Hill with his first points in a Cleveland uniform, making it 28-22. Here's Jerry and Grant with the ball. And talking about roster transformations, which we got into at the end of the first quarter, this Atlanta team has changed so much over the last couple years. And losing some other guys like Dwight Howard and Tim Hardaway Jr. last season just adds to it. As trying to get inside is Dennis Schroeder. He can't hit. Rebound Jordan McRae. Cavs still up 6, 10:44 left in the first half. As Hill inside, James Young hits the lay-in. And Mike Budenholzer wants to talk it over again. Hawks have gotten it within 1, but now it's an 8-point game. Cavs back on top. So back to what I was saying, this Hawks team has changed so much. Back to the days of Josh Smith and Joe Johnson. Then the days of Al Horford and Jeff Teague. Then the days of Dwight Howard. As we look at the teams, the league leaders in assists per game last season, the Cavs were second in the league, only behind Golden State. It was the Warriors, then the Cavs, then the Thunder, Rockets, and Utah Jazz rounding out the top 5. Bunch of changes. Cavs now are going to go with George Hill, James Young, Dwayne Wade, McRae, and Kevin Love. Hawks with Jerry and Grant. Shumpert comes back in. Barnes, Ilyasova, and Muscala. If DeJuan Blair can't come back and we don't really have any word, Hawks are going to have to go with 3 men playing the power forward and center spots for pretty much the rest of the game. They really have to reconsider this roster because they need at least one more big man. Hawks with the ball, down by 8. It's Jerry and Grant, guarded by George Hill. Here's Shumpert with the ball on the right side. Shumpert crosses over, guarded by James Young. Flips it out. Matt Barnes wide open for 3 on the left wing. A little too strong, though. Tipped in the air. Jordan McRae comes up with the board. Here comes Dwayne Wade with the ball. Wade calling the shots at point guard. There's James Young on the left side. Back to Wade. Cavs have a lot of guys who can run the point. You've got George Hill, Wade, Thomas, and LeBron, as McRae is going to hit one from the right side and makes it a 10-point game. Jordan McRae, the former D-League star, who it took a while for him to get a chance in the NBA. He was bouncing around with 10-day contract after 10-day contract. Cleveland decided to commit to him last year. Was a great factor, and they decided to sign him for another 2 years. And McRae at the beginning of the season was saying how thrilled he was just to have an opportunity to play full-time in the NBA, let alone be on a team that could go for a ring. As Iman Shumpert gets inside, and the first points of the second quarter finally for the Hawks come from Iman, 32-24. Iman Shumpert was actually 3rd in the NBA in scoring during the preseason, behind only Russell Westbrook and Kevin Durant, as Kevin Love steps inside and hits to make it a 10-point game. 34-24 with 9:05 to go in the second quarter. Kevin Love now with 13 points. What a game he's had so far. 5 of 7 from the field, 3 of 5 from deep. Jerry and Grant with the ball, just 10 to shoot. He's guarded by George Hill. Pivots, finds Matt Barnes, back Grant. Grant's going to try a three, gets a little space, but he can't hit. Jordan McCray corrals the miss. Now here comes Dwayne Wade back the other way. Wade dribbles to the corner. D. Wade out, George Hill. Hill shot in and out. Rebound taken in by Matt Barnes. Here comes Iman Shumpert back the other way for Atlanta. Shumpert out. Barnes in the corner. Back to Ilyasova, back to Barnes. Barnes a three, he nails that one. Matt Barnes with his first points as an Atlanta Hawk, and they come from way beyond the arc. Hawks make it 34-27. Hawks are sticking around against Cleveland. Dwayne Wade still looking for his first points as a Cav. James Young, now there's Kevin Love. Love inside, it's McCray. McCray's shot is no good. Rebound, Jerian Grant. McCray takes a lot of shots one-handed, too, and that jumper was around the free throw line. He took it one-handed, something you see very few players do. It's not like that's an old-fashioned thing. That's just not a thing basketball players do, but he's successful with it. As Iman Shumpert finds Mike Muscala inside, and he hits it off the glass over McCray, making it a 5-point game. Cavs going small right now with both Fry and Thompson on the bench, going with Kevin Love at the 5 and McCray at the 4. But now Tyronn Lue wants to talk it over. 7:27 left in the second quarter. Cavs up 34-29. Remember, there is more NBA coming tonight as Lonzo Ball makes his NBA regular season debut for the Lakers against Kyle Wiltshire, James Harden, Chris Paul, and the Rockets from the Staples Center. We'll have to see what happens in that one. Bunch of changes for both teams. And DeJuan Blair is coming back in for the Hawks. Muscala heads to the bench, so Blair not too terribly injured. They're going to try to get at least a little work out of him as he, Ilyasova, Shumpert, and then the backcourt back in with Schroeder and Bazemore, who contributed for 8 points for the Hawks in the short time they were in. Cavs going with Isaiah Thomas, Wade, LeBron, Love, and Thompson. Love with 13 points, Thomas with 7. Both LeBron and Wade still looking for their first points of the game. Rare to see LeBron have a scoreless quarter, especially when he plays more than half of it. Kevin Love is going to have to throw it in. Who's going to come in and get the ball? It's going to be Wade. A little bit of confusion there for Cleveland. Here's LeBron with the ball. LeBron fires it back. It's Dwayne Wade with the ball. Wade, LeBron, Isaiah Thomas, a 3. No good. Rebound, Tristan Thompson. Thompson with the offensive rebound. Can't hit, but a foul is called by Kent Bazemore, and Thompson will go to the line to shoot a pair. Cavs' upcoming schedule, they'll have their home opener Saturday night at home against Phoenix, and then Detroit and Chicago on the homestand too. And then they head out west early in the season, a 5-game trip that wraps up in 2 weeks in Golden State, and we'll have that game live on here. First one drops. Weird thing in the schedule. You'd think maybe they'd try to have the finals rematch on Christmas or Martin Luther King Day. Not to be. They have it on a Monday night, the night before Election Day. Second shot coming is good from Thompson, so I guess that's kind of a holiday per se. And then the week before Christmas, they square off in Cleveland on a Friday night. Iman Shumpert passes to Ilyasova. Ilyasova guarded by LeBron and Love. Passes back, it's Iman Shumpert. Shumpert around to the right side, it's Schroeder. Shumpert guarded by LeBron, 5 to shoot. Shumpert trying to get inside. Crossover, LeBron almost falls down as Shumpert can't hit though. Rebound, Kevin Love. Cavs up 36-29, 6:43 to go in the second. Opening game of the season from Phillips Arena. Kevin Love with the ball, the high scorer so far. Finds LeBron, who drops back near the three-point line. Crossovers on Shumpert. Trying to back in. Now there's Isaiah Thomas. Thomas to LeBron. LeBron trying to get inside. Stripped by Shumpert, and LeBron with the turnover. And now it's a 3-on-3 break. Schroeder to the basket. But that one's stolen by Dwayne Wade, and back the other way they run. Dwayne Wade flips Isaiah Thomas. Thomas to the free throw line. Guarded by DeJuan Blair, who's moving around pretty well out there. Good sign for Atlanta, being that they already lack big men. They can't afford to lose any. Tristan Thompson drops back. There's LeBron James on the right side at the elbow. 4 to shoot. Try to get inside on Shumpert. Backs away. Gets some room. Shot is no good. Rebound Thompson. Thompson can't hit the putback. Kent Bazemore with the rebound. LeBron James struggling from the floor so far. 0 for 2. Has a rebound and 4 assists and a turnover. Not what you'd expect from him. Past halfway here in the second quarter. It's 5:48 still to elapse before halftime comes. Kent Bazemore guarded by LeBron. There's Dennis Schroeder. Schroeder passes. There's Iman Shumpert on the right side. Shumpert shot is good. He drops it. Iman Shumpert hits to make it a 5-point game. Here's LeBron James. Trying to push it up. Guarded by Shumpert. LeBron struggling. LeBron, crossover move, gets to the basket, and the finger roll is good, and LeBron finally on the board with 5:08 still to go in the second, and the Cavs get their lead back out to 7. When the Cavs got up 15-5 in the first quarter, I mean, at least I did. I thought they were going to run away with this, but that is not the case. Kent Bazemore now with the ball, guarded by Dwayne Wade. There's Ersan Ilyasova. 4 to shoot. Ball stripped. LeBron with the steal, and now Isaiah Thomas has it. He'll take it across the midcourt line. There's Kevin Love, guarded by DeJuan Blair. Blair to Dwayne Wade. Wade to the right side. There's LeBron. Tries a 3, and he blasts it. LeBron James, once he hits one, he can hit anything. 2 hands in his face, and LeBron still hits and makes it a double figures again. Cavs up 41-31, and the Hawks call timeout with 4:20 to go in the second quarter. So it looked good for the Hawks, but as soon as LeBron caught fire, boy did he. And let's see if there's any changes from either side. It doesn't look like it. No, and only starter not in right now is Mike Muscala, who played while they were trying to ice DeJuan Blair's ankle, and it's suitable enough for him to play out there. Not moving much offensively. He's going to throw it in, though, off the inbounds, and it's Dennis Schroeder with the ball. 3-point line. Now he dribbles towards the middle. Dennis Schroeder at the top of the key. Finds Ilyasova, who hits in the paint. Kevin Love was all over him, and Ilyasova was able to convert to make it an 8-point game. Ersan Ilyasova with his second bucket. Here's Isaiah Thomas, guarded by Dennis Schroeder. Isaiah's going to try to approach. Finds LeBron. LeBron tries another 3. That one off the mark. Rebound Ilyasova. Here comes Kent Bazemore back the other way, running it up right up the middle. Finds Dennis Schroeder on the left side. Now he dribbles to the top of the key. Schroeder moves inside. Ilyasova pass. Blair can't hit. Rebound Isaiah Thomas. Isaiah Thomas can bring in rebounds even though he is so short. Great asset because he's so speedy and he can make his way out of there. And he's also very physical. Here's LeBron. Gets the ball. Backs in on Shumpert. Shot in the paint is good off the glass. And LeBron now with 7 points. 3 of 6 from the field and has also dished out 4 assists. And now the Cavs back up 10. With 3:08 left in the second quarter. Here's Dennis Schroeder with the ball. Schroeder double teamed by Thomas and Thompson. Schroeder makes a spin move, splits the double. Now he finds Ilyasova free throw line, guarded by Love. Now there's DeJuan Blair out to Bazemore. 5 to shoot. Bazemore at the 3-point line, guarded by Wade. On the right side, shot is up and rattles it home. From the wing, Kent Bazemore hits his second long ball. And it's 43-36 now. Hawks down just 7. Isaiah Thomas finds LeBron. LeBron guarded by Thompson. By Shumpert. Fadeaway off the glass is good. LeBron has now scored 9 straight for the Cleveland after going scoreless for the first 17 minutes of the game. And the Cavs are up 45-36. Here's Bazemore to Shumpert. Shumpert dribbles along. There's Schroeder. Schroeder out to Bazemore. Corner 3 is good, and they're going to say that's a 2. I thought that was a 3. But it's going to be a 2-pointer from Bazemore, who's now got 10, leading scorer. 2 minutes now in the second quarter. Here's Isaiah Thomas with the ball. Love sets a screen. Isaiah to Thompson. Thompson shot, no good. Rebound to Juan Blair. Schroeder. Bazemore, a three. Wide open, too strong. Forced that one. Kevin Love with his 5th rebound. Now here comes LeBron to the basket. Dwayne Wade still looking for his first basket. As a Cav, Isaiah Thomas with the ball. Thomas trying to get inside. Passes LeBron, top of the key, 5 to shoot. LeBron to the free throw line, backs in. There's Ilyasova, spin move. Pump fake, shot, rolls around the rim on the little finger roll. It doesn't go, though. And now here comes Dennis Schroeder running it up. 2-on-1, the fast break. But Schroeder shut down by that one, and it was Dwayne Wade. Ilyasova spins around, feeds it to Bazemore. 10 to shoot. 55 seconds on the clock. Bazemore trying to get some room. Shumpert gets the ball at the three-point line. Tries his luck from long range. Can't get it to go. Kevin Love the rebound. Here comes Isaiah Thomas. Opportunity for a 2-for-1 for the Cavs. Kevin Love stripped, stolen. DeJuan Blair gets his hands on it. Blair not very mobile right now, but he was able to get the ball. And now Dennis Schroeder triple teamed. But he passes. Bazemore is wide open and he hits. And the Hawks cut it to 5 with 26 seconds left in the first half. That's what happens when you triple team someone. They had Thompson, LeBron, and Wade all on Schroeder, leaving both Bazemore and DeJuan Blair wide open. And Bazemore was able to get to the basket, and Kent now has 12. 2 seconds separate shot and game clock. Isaiah Thomas with the ball. Thomas tries to back in. 10 seconds left. Thomas finds Wade, 5 to shoot. Dwayne Wade looking for his first basket at the free throw line. Step up, the runner is good, and he hits the floater. Dwayne Wade's first points as a Cav make it a 7-point game. 3 seconds left in the second quarter. Will the Hawks get something off? Dennis Schroeder will try one from half court. Almost got it. It rolled around and goes out. But that is halftime. Hawks still in it. 47-40, the Cavs on top here in the first game of the NBA season. It's been an entertaining one so far. Cavs getting some good performances. Kevin Love, 13 points. Kent Bazemore with 12 on the other side. The other two games, Bucks and Pistons, about to get going in Detroit, their brand new arena. The Rockets and Lakers, the nightcap, and we'll have that live here also on WUB Network. So third quarter about to get underway. We'll be back here on WUB Network, America's sports leader. Cavs in front, 47-40. Welcome back to WUB Network, America's sports leader. Second half about to get underway from Phillips Arena between the Cleveland Cavs and the Atlanta Hawks. Hawks hanging around so far. It's been pretty good. They've gotten 12 points from Kent Bazemore. The Cavs' LeBron James was quiet at the beginning, but then went on a tear and scored 9 straight points for the boys in red and black. Kevin Love has added 13, and Isaiah Thomas with 9 more in his Cleveland debut. So the other two games tonight, the Bucks and Pistons just getting underway. It's 4-2 Milwaukee right now. Couple of powerhouses in the East that are looking to challenge the likes of Cleveland, Boston, and Miami atop the conference. Of course, the Bucks fueled by the Greek Freak, with some other players around him, of course. Then, on the other side, the Pistons, led by Reggie Jackson and Andre Drummond, looking to be a factor this year. Pistons just missed out in the postseason last year, as did the Bucks. They were the first two teams out. Bucks, the year before, though, did make it all the way to the Eastern Conference Finals, led by Antetokounmpo, but they fell to Cleveland. So second half just about to get underway. 47-40 your score. Dennis Schroeder, Kent Bazemore, Shumpert, Ilyasova, and Muscala out there for the Hawks. Other than Bazemore's 12, no other starter on Atlanta has more than 4 points. Cavs going with Thomas, Wade, James, Love, and Thompson. Cavs playing without a player who was injured in the preseason. That's the veteran Jeff Green. He is expected to be back for their home opener against Denver. Here's Ersan Ilyasova out to Schroeder in the corner, and he nails the first shot of the second half to make it 47-42. 5 points now for Schroeder. He's also dished out 6. Isaiah Thomas with the ball guarded by Schroeder. A great point guard matchup to watch. Here's LeBron James at the free throw line. Dribbles in, guarded by Shumpert. Loses the ball. Shumpert with the steal. 3-on-2 break. Shumpert inside. Bazemore right-handed slam. And it's a one-possession game. Kent Bazemore with the vicious slam. And the Hawks cut it to 3. That was quite the dunk. And now Dwayne Wade bringing the ball up for Cleveland. Guarded by Bazemore. Wade trying to dribble in. Bazemore all over him. He's at the three-point line now, left of the circle. There's LeBron James. Straight on. Bounce pass inside. Thompson lays it up. Can't get it to go, but draws the contact on Mike Muscala. Mike's second, and Tristan Thompson heads to the line. Just about a minute gone here in the third quarter. 11:02 left in quarter number 3. Thompson sinks the first, so a 4-point lead now for Cleveland. Tristan with 6 points on the game so far. Thompson rims out in the second, so 1 of 2 from the line. Cavs up by 4 as Ersan Ilyasova corralled his 4th rebound. Iman Shumpert with the ball. There's Dennis Schroeder, guarded by Isaiah Thompson on the right side at the three-point line. He passes Ersan Ilyasova top of the key, left wing. That's Kent Bazemore. Pivots trying to get around LeBron. There's Ilyasova, 5 to shoot. Passes inside. Muscala puts up the shot, and now Tristan Thompson fouls Muscala. So vice versa from what we just saw. How about that? So now Muscala heads to the line. We look at the teams who led the league in steals per game last season. Cavs on top, 8.2 snatches last year. Almost a full steal ahead of second place. That was the Bulls at 7.3. Mike Muscala drops the first free throw. He's now got 5 points on the game. Second rolls around and drops in 2. The Hawks have cut it to a 2-point game, and Tyronn Lue wants to talk things over. Hawks a quick 6-1 run out of the locker room, and just like the Cavs lead has dwindled to just a precious 2 points.
All right.
Now it's time to look at LeBron James' numbers in the NBA last season. He was 3rd in the league in points per game at 23.6, and also 7th in steals, 12th in field goal percentage, and 16th in assists. Those assist numbers continue to go up ever since he returned to the Cleveland Cavaliers. Here's LeBron with the ball. LeBron played for Cleveland. Then he went to Sacramento, won a couple championships, went to Boston for 1 year, lost the championship, though, to Dallas. And then back in Cleveland, this is his 3rd season. Dwayne Wade, a long 3, and he nails it. Dwayne Wade, as the shot clock expired, with Dennis Schroeder all over him, nails one from way, way downtown on the left side. Far down the scorer's table. And Dwayne Wade sinks it. He's now got 5. And the Cavs are back up by 5. So here's Dennis Schroeder with the ball. 2 minutes gone in the third quarter. Cavs leading 51-46. Opening night from Phillips Arena right here on WUB Network. First of 2 games, we'll have Lonzo Ball's debut against the Rockets coming up. Kent Bazemore in the corner, wide open. Hits that one off the back iron, but Mike Muscala with the rebound, and they reset after Schroeder. Bounce pass back inside Muscala. Spins away, fall away jumper in the corner, doesn't go. Rebound brought in by LeBron, who's going to hustle, but now slows it down to let his other teammates catch up. LeBron, there's Dwayne Wade on the left side. Back to LeBron James, top of the key. LeBron stripped Kent Bazemore with the steal. Now here come the Hawks back the other way. Bazemore running towards the paint. Kicks it out, Ilyasova wide open, straight on 3, but can't get it to go. LeBron James brings in another rebound. LeBron passes Isaiah Thomas right side. He's right at the Phillips Arena logo. Thomas dribbles towards the middle. Now towards the free throw line he comes, trying to get around Dennis Schroeder. Thomas backs up, flips behind him. James in the left corner, sinks it along 2, and the Cavs are back up 7 with 8:54 to go in the third. LeBron now 11 points, 3 boards, 4 assists, and now Mike Budenholzer wants to talk things over. So another timeout. We'll be back in a moment. Changes for both teams. Dwayne Wade, Tristan Thompson to the bench. Channing Frye and J.R. Smith come in to join LeBron, Love, and Isaiah Thomas. For the Hawks, Al-Farouq Aminu is going to come in to play power forward. He's going to come in to replace Ersan Ilyasova. So throwing it in from the sidelines will be Al-Farouq Aminu in his third year with the Hawks, a former 76er and Trailblazer, throws it into Dennis Schroeder on the left side. Schroeder guarded tightly, Isaiah Thomas all over him. He flips it to Iman Shumpert, who's at the top of the circle. Out to Bazemore, open in the corner, strokes it. That's a long 2. Kent Bazemore now with 16 points, 7 of 11 from the field, and the Hawks trail by just 5. Now Channing Frye with the ball on the left side. Thinks about a 3. Around the horn, there's J.R. Smith and Thomas. Straight on 3 off the back iron. Bazemore the rebound. And now the Hawks come back the other way. Bazemore flips it back. Schroeder, who's at the Hawks logo, now dribbles up right with his toes on the three-point line. Dribbling low, Isaiah Thomas all over him. Now 10 to shoot. Calling for a pick. Kent Bazemore gets free, but now LeBron all over him on the left side. 5 to shoot. Bazemore still guarded by James, and a foul's going to be called on LeBron. And LeBron ends up taking a tumble along the way. LeBron a little mouthy after that. And now Kent Bazemore will head to the line. What a game for the undrafted shooting guard from Old Dominion. 8:02 left in the third quarter. Hawks trailing 53-48, a 5-point deficit. Make it 4 after he nails the first free throw. Now 17 points for him. LeBron and Love go to the bench. Kyle Korver and Matt Geiger come in for the Cavs. As for the Hawks, they'll make another switch. Iman Shumpert's going to get a breather. Ernie Lackland, who had 5 quick points when he came into the game for just a couple short minutes, is in at the shooting guard. Bazemore rims out on the second free throw. Rebound Channing Frye. Isaiah Thomas, the lone starter in for Cleveland. You can see them trying to rest their players for the end of the game stretch, especially since this is a tight game. Isaiah flips J.R. Smith, top of the key. Smith dribbles in. There's Geiger trying to get something off the contact. No foul, and he misses the shot. Al-Farouq Aminu the rebound. Dennis Schroeder takes it across the timeline. Schroeder trying to get into the paint, but he's double teamed. He's going to drop back to the three-point line, 10 to shoot. Guarded by J.R. Smith. Schroeder flips behind him, Bazemore. Bazemore way back there. Feet on the Hawks logo. Out to Schroeder. Shot clock expiring. Muscala throws something up, but he can't get it to go. A little rushed. Isaiah Thomas brings in the rebound. Isaiah guarded by Ernie Lackland. Now out to J.R. Smith. Left of the key. Now Isaiah Thomas dribbles inside 2-point range. Makes a nice move on Ernie Lackland. Spins to the basket. Can't get the finger roll to go. It rolls out. Rebound Ernie Lackland. 6:54 left in the third. Hawks trailing 53-49. Ernie Lackland out to Kent Bazemore. Bazemore dribbles a little towards the middle. Trying to back in on Isaiah Thomas. Flips out Schroeder. Schroeder a crossover. 5 to shoot. Stripped by Frye. Gets the ball back. Puts up a short jumper from 12 and he hits. Just outside the paint on the left side. Schroeder hits. And the Hawks get it back to 2 with 6.5 still to remain in the third. Here's Kyle Korver with the ball. Geiger sets a screen. Now Isaiah Thomas with the ball. Thomas tries a long jumper, and he's going to drain that one. Long 2 from the right block from about 20 feet, and Isaiah Thomas now another basket. Thomas now with 9 points. Cavs back up 4. Now Mike Muscala to Lackland to Dennis Schroeder on the left side. Schroeder dribbles towards the middle where he's double-teamed. Schroeder nearly stripped by Isaiah Thomas, hangs on, 8 to shoot. Now Schroeder blows past the defense, finds Bazemore wide open for 3 on the left side, and he hits. Kent Bazemore How about that?
Now that he's got his first
You can hear the getting excited. It's a 1-point game as Kent Bazemore now with 20 of the Hawks' 54. With no more Teague or Hortford or Millsap, he's really emerging as the star of this Hawks team. J.R. Smith now to Isaiah Thomas. Thomas guarded by Schroeder, 4 to shoot. Thomas to the paint, shot, low shot, can't get it to go, rebound to Minu. Hawks can grab the lead on this possession. 5:21 left in the third. Hawks down by 1. Flips it out Bazemore. Bazemore again in the corner, a little too strong. Off the back iron, Matt Geiger with the rebound. Here comes Isaiah Thomas. Rumor is when Jeff Green is healthy, it's going to be Jordan McRae who comes off the roster. Channing Frye hits a long two. That veteran silk-type shot just drops right through with a swish. Channing Frye now with his first bucket of the season. Now Dennis Schroeder with the ball, guarded by J.R. Smith. Schroeder kicks out Kent Bazemore right side. Back to Muscala. Now there's Ernie Lackland. Lackland backing in Isaiah Thomas. 3 to shoot. From the left elbow, he's going to put his something up as the shot clock expires. The fader is good from Ernie. Ernie Lackland now with 7. It's still a 1-point game with 4.5 to go in the third. Both teams shooting pretty well from the field. Cavs 49%, Hawks right below at 48%. Isaiah Thomas guarded by Schroeder. He dribbles to the right corner inside Geiger, who backs it on Aminu. Shot is up, can't get it to go, but draws a foul on Aminu. And the rookie Matt Geiger will go to the line. Hawks' upcoming schedule, they'll be in Boston on Sunday, then a home-and-home with the Hornets, then at Miami, and then home against Toronto. They play all the tough Eastern Conference teams to start the season. They got Charlotte twice with Kemba Walker and Dwight Howard. Howard returns to Atlanta in the next series. Adds a couple changes for both teams. Bunch for the Hawks, we'll get into that in a moment. And they have to deal with Kyrie, and they have to deal with Shabazz Napier, Chris Bosh, Hassan Whiteside, and the Heat. Couple changes. LeBron James, it's now Geiger, James, J.R. Smith, Korver, and George Hill in for the Cavs. LeBron, the lone starter in there. Hawks, Al-Farouq Aminu, the only guy who stays in. Around him is Walter Tavares now at the 5, and then Matt Barnes, Iman Shumpert comes back in after starting out in the lineup to start the quarter, and then Jerian Grant is the point guard. Geiger nails the second, so it's a 2-point game, 58-56. Cavs with 4:12 to go in the third quarter. Here's Iman Shumpert with the ball now, guarded by Kyle Korver. Walter Tavares sets a screen. Shumpert goes around on the right side, but Korver catches up to him. Shumpert is going to back out right near the three-point line at the top of the key. Finds Tavares, who fires it out to Jerian Grant, 5 to shoot. Grant still back near the three-point line, backs way up, and he's going to end up crossing the court. It's a backcourt violation, Cavs ball. Jerian Grant slipped up and ended up falling backwards. And that's going to be a backcourt violation. Kyle Korver, what a year he had last season with the Hawks and Cavs, with both these teams. Top 10 in the league in free throw shooting and three-point shooting. Only one other guy in that category, that's Steph Curry. LeBron James loses the ball and ends up falling to the floor. Now Shumpert open in the corner, and he blasts one from long range. How about that? The Hawks, you can hear the crowd roar, up by 1 with 3:25 to go in the third. You know, the last NBA broadcast we did on WUB Network was the Hawks last season, that crazy game against the Bulls when they allowed 6 threes in the final 7 minutes of the game to Nikola Mirotic, including overtime. Now George Hill backs Smith. JR swish from long range. Can't get it to go. Rebound Jerian Grant. Now 3 minutes left in the third. Hawks looking to extend their lead. They've outscored Cleveland 19-11 so far in the third quarter. Shumpert misses. Walter Tavares there for the tip-in, though. And the Hawks are up by 3. Mike Budenholzer is loving it. And the Cavs are on the brink of an upset here in the season opener. George Hill flips Korver. Back Hill. Out to J.R. Smith, who fakes from long range. Back George Hill, top of the key. Fires out Smith, a three-pointer. He nails it. J.R. Swish missed his last 2, but now he makes one, his first 3 of the season, and we are all deadlocked at 61 with 2:22 left in the third. Now Walter Tavares to Iman Shumpert right side. Shumpert feeds it inside Aminu. Aminu the shot. Short. Rebound LeBron. LeBron James running it up the floor. It's a 3-on-2 break. Passes behind him. Korver. Korver in the paint. Hook shot is good, and Cavs get the lead back. It's 63-61 with exactly 2 minutes left in the third. Jerian Grant with the ball. Third-year man out of Notre Dame. Walter Tavares, bounce pass out to Iman Shumpert. Shumpert dribbles to the left side. Pass poked loose, stolen by Matt Geiger. And he's going to slow it down as he slowly takes it across the timeline, finds LeBron. There's George Hill on the left side. George Hill running the offense at the point right now. Getting some opportunities as a bench player. Was a starter in the past, but now a proven veteran. One of these guys who hopped onto Cleveland looking for a championship. LeBron James backs up. The shot is off the front of the rim. No good. Rebound taken in by Aminu. Now Iman Shumpert coming back the other way. He's going to be doubled by LeBron and Smith. Somehow splits the double. Finds Jerian Grant in the corner. There's Tavares playing out of the perimeter. Back to Shumpert on the right side. Shumpert's going to try a three. Way too strong. Rebound by Korver. Now just 1 minute left in the third quarter. Now George Hill with the ball. Hill trying to get towards the paint. He's guarded by Jerian Grant. Backs up. There's LeBron on the right side. LeBron makes a move. He's going to back in towards the paint. Flips Matt Geiger right side. Back Hill. Hill a three. Splashes it. An 8-0 run for Cleveland now, and they're back up 5 with 40 seconds to go in the third. Hawks need a good possession here, and Iman Shumpert's got it. He finds Walter Tavares. About 17 seconds separating shot and game clock. Matt Barnes hasn't gotten many touches in the time he's been in. He's got the ball now. Backing in on J.R. Smith, flips it out Shumpert right side. 5 to shoot. Shumpert back Barnes. Barnes straight on three. Way too strong. Rebound Geiger. And the Cavs will get the last shot of the quarter. So how about that? If the Cavs get a 2, they'll end up with a tie score for the final quarter marking here. LeBron James with the ball, guarded by Tavares. 5 seconds now. James pushes inside. Shot up, no good. Rebound Barnes, and that's the end of the quarter. We thought it'd be closer, but it is just 5. The Hawks trailing the Cavs. Can they pull off the upset? We'll see when we come back on WUB Network, America's sports leader. All right, final quarter at Phillips Arena. What's going to happen? And after this, remember, we got more tonight. Chris Paul and James Harden debut as teammates in Houston, but they'll be battling at Staples Center against the rookie phenom Lonzo Ball and the Lakers. That should be quite the matchup to watch. Cavs right now, LeBron goes to the bench to get a breather. Jordan McRae is in at the small forward, joined by Isaiah Thomas, Dwayne Wade, Love, and Thompson. Hawks going with Schroeder, Bazemore, Ernie Lackland, Ilyasova, and DeJuan Blair, who hurt his ankle in the first quarter and has played very sparingly since. Isaiah Thomas with the ball, a little bit of a press by Schroeder, throws it across Wade to get it across the timeline to avoid an 8-second. Now Isaiah Thomas gets the ball back, but only 10 to shoot. Finds Wade left side. Jumper from 14 is good, and the Cavs are up 7. It's now a 10-0 run for Cleveland after the Hawks had gotten up 3 points. There's Bazemore who gets open and free, and he hits long 2 straight on, wide open. Kent Bazemore. What a game he's had. 22 points in the season debut. And Mike Budenholzer having them apply the press. Tipped pass, but it goes right back to Dwayne Wade, who finds Isaiah Thomas. Thomas getting towards the paint. McRae open on the right side. McRae is expected to get sent back to the D-League with the return of Jeff Green in a couple of games as Isaiah Thomas hits the long 2. 70-63, Cavs lead with 10:53 left in the ballgame. Here's Ernie Lackland with the ball. He finds DeJuan Blair out to Schroeder on the right side. Dennis Schroeder pushes inside. There's Blair. Shot up is good. The hook shot is good. And DeJuan gets his first points in a Hawk uniform. 5-point game. Now Dwayne Wade. Getting the press from Bazemore. Can he get the ball across? Just barely finds Isaiah Thomas over the midcourt line. Thomas backing in on Schroeder from the left side. He's going to back up slightly. Love is going to try a three, but that's too strong. Tristan Thompson, the rebound. Second chance, rims out. Blair corrals the miss. Now here comes Ernie Lackland. He finds Dennis Schroeder on the right side. Setting the screen is Blair. Now Schroeder around to the left side. Flips Lackland. Lackland, three-pointer, in and out. Rebound taken in by Isaiah Thomas. Like we said, Isaiah is little, but he can get some rebounds. He's already brought in 3 today. 10 minutes to go. Jordan McCray with the ball on the left side. He's going to try to back in on Bazemore. McCray out Isaiah Thomas. Back to Jordan McCray. Now here comes Isaiah. Isaiah, long shot, is good with a hand in his face. Dennis Schroeder was practically all over him. But Isaiah hits. He's now got 13, and the Cavs are back up 7. 9:32 left in the ballgame. Dennis Schroeder is going to get the ball at the free throw line. Flips inside, but an awful pass to Juan Blair got held up by Tristan Thompson. Ball goes out of bounds. So like we said, I accidentally said Denver. Phoenix tomorrow night is the home opener for Cleveland, and they're hoping Jeff Green will be healthy. A good addition to have on that bench. Kevin Love trying to throw it in. Finds Dwayne Wade. Kent Bazemore guarding him. Wade gets it across the timeline. And Tyronn Lue wants them to talk it over. 9:22 left in the final quarter. Can the Hawks come back? Down just 7. It's not over here at Phillips Arena. Cleveland makes a change. Jordan McCray to the bench. LeBron is back in. Shumpert and Muscala come in to join Schroeder, Bazemore, and Ilyasova for the Hawks. So all 10 starters are in, which means we're really in the pressure situation now. They're bringing in LeBron, hoping to maybe close the door on this one and lock up a 1-0 start for the Cavs. Kevin Love finds Tristan Thompson. Back LeBron James. LeBron getting towards the basket. Can't get it to go. Thompson the rebound. He misses. And he falls to the floor at the same time. Iman Shumpert comes up with the ball. Iman Shumpert running it up the court. Wide open 3. Chucks it. He should have waited. That was a little bit of a rush. LeBron the rebound. Here he comes back the other way. Inside Thompson. Two-handed slam. Great court vision from LeBron, and he finds Thompson for the two-handed dunk, and the Cavs are back up 9, their biggest lead since the first half. Kent Bazemore trying to settle things down. He finds Dennis Schroeder right side. Schroeder finds Ilyasova, who gets some room, thinks about taking a long jumper, decides better of it. Now here comes Dennis Schroeder. Pass inside Muscala, blocked from behind by Kevin Love. And the Cavs can get it back out to double figures here. It's a 16-4 run for Cleveland. Inside Thompson, another slam, make it 18-4. It has gotten silent here in Atlanta. Hawks had gotten up 3, and that's changed. Now they're down 76-65 with just a mere 8:02 to go. By the way, a double-double alert. Tristan Thompson, 10 points, 10 boards. Schroeder finds Muscala, who's going to back in on Thompson. Hook shot over him, and that ball's going to go out of bounds. Didn't even notice. He hit that off the side of the backboard. And Cleveland will have the ball. Throws it in. It's Dwayne Wade. Wade guarded tightly. That's Kent Bazemore. Throws it in. Ball tipped out of bounds by Shumpert. Cavs will retain possession with 15 still to shoot. 7:45 left in the ballgame. A little scoring update. After one quarter, the Bucks are ahead of the Pistons, 31-22. Already 10 points from Giannis Antetokounmpo. As Tristan Thompson inside as the shot clock expires hits. It is a 20-4 run by Cleveland since about 3 minutes left in the third quarter. 78-65. Iman Shumpert trying to get inside. Ilyasova sets a little screen. Out to Schroeder. Schroeder a 3. He drains that one. That's something that could be a momentum shifter. Schroeder hits his second 3. He's now got 10 points for the ball game. Now Dwayne Wade trying to get it across the court. Kent Bazemore playing great defense. Even if the Hawks fall, Kent Bazemore really establishing himself as the leader on this team. LeBron flips it back. It's Dwayne Wade. 4 to shoot. Wade gets to the free throw line. Spin move. Shot off balance. No. Rebound Muscala. Now Iman Shumpert taking it across the midcourt line. Guarded by LeBron. Out to Ilyasova. Ilyasova now a 3. Chucked that one. Couldn't get it to go. Rebound by Tristan Thompson. Number 11 brought in. Here comes LeBron James. LeBron splits through. Flips behind him. Thompson at the 3-point line. Now there's Isaiah Thomas who comes for the ball. Thompson moves back to the inside where he belongs. LeBron James right side, guarded by Thompson. Pardon me, by Shumpert. LeBron drops back, free throw line, fadeaway jumper, shot clock expiring, and the Kings sinks that one. LeBron James now with 13 points. Not a big game offensively, but 6 boards, 5 assists. Cavs really spreading the ball around. This offense looks very different. A lot more threats on this team this year. Now Dennis Schroeder getting towards the middle. Pass inside Muscala. Muscala rejected by Thompson. Gets the ball back. Blocked again. That's Dwayne Wade. Dennis Schroeder comes up with it. 4 to shoot. Thomas with the defense. Schroeder chucks a long 3. Can't get it to go. Great defensive stand there from Cleveland. Feisty is all I can say about that. And now LeBron with the ball, and a foul is called on Bazemore. Bazemore's second. And the Cavs will throw it in from under the basket. Now, pardon me, from right near the baseline. 5:36 to go in the ball game. Cavs ahead 80-68. Thompson looking to get the ball, and he gets it to Kevin Love on the right side. Love bounce pass inside. It's Tristan Thompson backing in. Shot up. Draws the foul on Muscala. 3rd time he's gotten Muscala for a foul. And 3rd time Thompson will take advantage, head to the free throw line. He's been 1 of 2 at the line both times. He sinks the first, making it a 13-point game. How about the Cavs? Since it is just amazing what this team has done. They were outscored since it was 61-58 Hawks. They have gone on a 23-7 run. Thompson misses the free throw again, a 1 of 2 from the line. So Thompson now with 13, tied with Love, James, and Thomas for the team lead. All 4 have 13 points. Iman Shumpert with the ball. Like I said, the Cavs looking different, spreading the ball around, a lot more offensive threats with Thomas and Wade and Hill and Jeff Green and Geiger. Muscala puts up the shot over Love and hits it off the high glass. Mike Muscala having a solid game. That's 8 points for the Hawk big man. 81-70 now. Isaiah Thomas, press on by Schroeder. Isaiah, can he get the ball across? Tipped by Muscala, and a steal, trying to force a pass down the floor to Thompson. Now Kent Bazemore with the ball, trying to get some room. Ilyasova setting a bunch of screens. Dennis Schroeder on the left side. Now out to Muscala, stuck near the baseline in the corner. Back to Schroeder. Schroeder in the circle. Inside, Shumpert, blocked by LeBron. Ilyasova to Shumpert, now 3 to shoot. Shumpert backing in. Shot over James. Can't get it to go. What defense we're seeing from Cleveland in this 4th quarter. Shumpert just 3 of 12 from the field in his first game against his former team. Tristan Thompson back to Isaiah Thomas. Thomas bounce pass. Love, long shot. It can't get it to go. Rebound Ilyasova. 4:09 to go in the ball game. Hawks down 81-70. Can they mount a comeback? Dennis Schroeder a 3. Off the back iron, Dwayne Wade the rebound. Hawks have to try some 2s. They cannot just start chucking 3s. That is not going to be the way to win this. Because if they keep missing, then it's going to become more necessary to chuck 3s. And speaking of chucking 3s, Isaiah Thomas misses from long range. Thomas just 1 of 5 from the great beyond tonight. Shoot around getting underway in Los Angeles as Lonzo Ball getting ready for his NBA debut. Kent Bazemore with the ball, 5 on the clock. Fadeaway 3 from Kent. Does not go. Rebound Dwayne Wade. Here come the Cavs pushing it up the floor. Ball goes off the hands of Bazemore into the hands of LeBron. Now a steal. Kent Bazemore comes up with it. Is that another LeBron turnover? Yes, it is. James with 5 turnovers in the first game of the season. Now Kent Bazemore drops back. Wide open 3, sinks it. And now it's an 8-point game. Bazemore with 25. 4 of 7 from long range. Now the press put on by Schroeder. 3 minutes to go exactly. LeBron with the ball on the left side. He gets through. LeBron throws it down with the one hand. LeBron with the dunk. 15 points now for James. And the lead is back to 10 for Cleveland. And Mike Budenholzer calls his third to last timeout with 2:44 left on the clock. Do the Hawks have anything left? Can they make any sort of a run? Kent Bazemore's going to take a breather, though. Ernie Lackland comes in. Bazemore has been working hard, and Bazemore looked like he might have rolled an ankle on that last play when he chucked up that 3 and made it. I don't know. Maybe he just needs to take a little breather as Dennis Schroeder gets the ball in from the sidelines. 2:37 to go. Schroeder at the top of the key. Double teamed by Love and Thomas. But that allows Ilyasova to make a wide open jumper from the left side. 8-point game. Hawks pressing. Kevin Love trying to throw it in. Ilyasova follows him. Can he get anything in? Throws one deep down the floor. Tipped. Tristan Thompson comes up with it and he finds D. Wade. D. Wade inside. Over Lackland. Lay-in is good. That was a big 2 points. Dwayne Wade now with 9. 2 minutes left in the basketball game. Dennis Schroeder finds Iman Shumpert. Shumpert back Schroeder top of the key. Schroeder makes a move on Thomas. Drive to the basket and the Euro step is good. Dennis Schroeder having a good offensive performance. 12 points for the Hawk point guard. Hawks down 85-77. Less than 2 minutes to go. Dwayne Wade gets the ball across the line. No! Oh, I thought that was a backcourt, but they're going to call a foul on Lackland. Third foul. And you hear the boos echoing through Philly Arena. Everyone thought that was a backcourt, but they're going to call a foul on Lackland. Love throws it in. There's Dwayne Wade. Now Isaiah Thomas with the ball. Back to Kevin Love on the right side. Kevin Love right of the circle. Iman Shumpert all over him. Clock ticking. It's down to 1:37. Hawks still down 3 possessions. 5 to shoot now. Love trying to get some room. Shumpert all over him. Thompson sets a little screen. Love throws up a crazy 3 and he hits it. Love with Tristan Thompson, his own teammate, and 3 Hawks in front of him, hits it without even seeing the basket, and that was probably the dagger as it's an 11-point game now. Iman Shumpert tries the 3, trying to get right back. He misses. Rebound Wade, and that's going to just about do it. 1:11 left in the final quarter. We know that last year the Hawks were leading by 11 with a minute left in that game, and it went to overtime against the Bulls. But I don't see that happening here, especially since LeBron James is to the basket. Layup doesn't go, though. Rebound Shumpert. 51 seconds and counting. Iman flooring it down the floor. Backs up. Needs some room. LeBron in his way. Shumpert trying to back in slightly, 10 to shoot. Schroeder gets a little room, thinks about a 3. Now Shumpert straight on 3, in and out, rebound Kevin Love. 33 seconds and 10 seconds separating shot and game clock. Cavs can't run it out just yet. But this is a big win for Cleveland, and we've seen their new style of offense coming into play. They use a lot of different guys offensively. It's not just LeBron, but Kevin Love is a bit of a setup man. And proving that there is Dwayne Wade as he hits the lay-in with 12 seconds to go. 90-77. And of course, don't forget Isaiah Thomas, Tristan Thompson, a huge game. Just 5 seconds. Iman Shumpert misses a 3, and that's going to do it. The Cavs are 1-0. 90-77 your final. It was a good game from LeBron James. Did have 5 turnovers. You can tell he's a little rocky starting off the season. Cavs looked a little rocky, but you got a new offense to adjust to. Mike Budenholzer and Tyronn Lue shake hands. Cavs will be playing Phoenix next at home. For the Hawks, it'll be off to Boston to battle Kyrie Irving. And for us, we're done here, but not done for the night. Second half of Friday Night NBA will be coming up in just a moment. James Harden and Chris Paul and the Rockets taking on Lonzo Ball and the Lakers. For now, we'll see you next time.